So this is something I wrote. It's a spoken word. I have to speak it because you have to hear the rhythm to it. But this is just how I deal with things best. Tonight, I will immortalize us in ink, but it won't be like before, when everything was sweet, like the time I penned you letters that to this day you will not read, like the time I transcribed your confession from screen to paper, like the time you told me we're more than that. Excuse me, but this month of radio silence has caused me to step back and reevaluate the words of a stranger. I call you stranger because soulmate is too painful. I came to you with eyes wide and heart full. I left you without so much as a thank you. Tonight I will immortalize us in ink, like the time I exposed my faith in you, with promise of an I love you, and maybe one day soon. Well, the I love you stopped being said aloud, and one day came, and you treated me as if you were ashamed. Ashamed to face the girl who captured your first whisper of 3 words, due to the new set of ears hearing the very same. Maybe your silence comes from the fact they weren't your hands to make my heart race. The fact they weren't your lips, your tongue, leaving the sweetest taste. The fact it wasn't your body filling me with such grace that David himself could not compose a sweeter. Hallelujah, hallelujah. The fact it was not your fingers tracing, arms embracing, words making me feel the way you'd always dreamed. To you I say I'm sorry, which is an apology my heart won't attach itself to. For you were my secret keeper, my believer, my I'll be right beside you, nobody will break you promiser. You were for me as I am now still for you, because no matter how much I try to force my white blood cells, they cannot fight you. You run thick under my skin like blood in the dead of winter. If you think of me, ever, think of me the way you did when you slid down the wall and thought, I should have kissed her. Immortalize me there. Allow me to sink in. I've already immortalized you 1,000,000 times over with this ink in my pen. Thank you.